ahwefo nyina akwa abashonko enfambra showdown jumedie so okumase online TV Thick TV and our face on the Friends of Ken TV meje de se nyankopon wadom ya de achese ne dey no wo bibiara ho ye sansa me ameti he me ho de sadie bi no eja ye nyina ye koda ye bi de tumi swale ye ba me ne de oba de de dey no wo de acha me wo se na ya se wa me de ahode shunku edua wu mu sabet na fidie manum sei na bra be ye de bra be kasa na bra be kwan said ye be ya wo man Ghana betumpon no man Ghana so ebe fa nentuma pa efra me hwe ye papa onya subscribe to the channel ma me comment section ase no jumedie de yen me nko na media bra ni abra bia na me ne mo na edi ntimi tuja wa ha na won so wato wo de e de afa comment section ase e de ama me hwe so be share video ma no no so be share de ama obi foforo na wa share ne sen na ya se wa gina adwa o the show da jumedie no e ba be so mo be kakene de akompre ko hine Agyapong ho asem any other stories ajasa aboboba ne ade nyina no e ya ade a wode ne nyina no e ba be so mo ni tia se jumedie de aya na nyame nko na medi emre ko na nim no hara ATP wo be ba betena sena nsma ba won krata nim no wato ne bo apensempense ne nyina mu ede amayen enne ya wada so de communicators be ba betena se Kennedy akompre ko wo hini Agyapong ne kasamafo be ba betena se sa so na Brian Dr. Roja Bawumia sorry ono so ne communicator ebe ba betena se ya twetwe nkomo ne ya hwe ne ntia was a delegate Emma womumu baako akwanya no na wo be ye flag bearer de ma NPP amanyokuo no wo gina party nanim 2028 na wo kokoden na oma NPP party no etumi eba power na so oje frank anom efri eye NDC amanyokuo no wo monsem in fact na wachi we de meden sama hodo na ba kompre ko ne campaign ade a wo ye nyina no me de a lot of updates ni nyina no na ba be somo enoda ena owie Ashanti region no we Ashanti region no eyade akenede akompre ko hine Agyapong den sembebre na tudwa busia ye be rewra honum nyina no na ya twetwe enkomo ede afa ho djuma ko bi ada Roma ena metimi abetena video manum si amede show na djumedie no esomo eye Lionage Clinic GH mehwe yade bia da osu bia no health related issue bia for Lionage Clinic GH for na wo mo ma wo mo bibidro papa ebusua etumi tutu yade tutu ahonhon boni nyina no ede free nipa mu me pa che wo me yejuma Mondays ekosi Saturdays anopa 8 am ede kosi anwumbre 6 pm eye free consultation nso baby biara wo bia no frɛ wo mu a eye free wuntu esike bia wo mo 2 branches enkramantem no one more sprinters saso ena kumase hanum say no eya dia one more tech maximum betimi afre one more 0559658403 and I say 0558143438 na one more atwetwe enkomo enya one kwa na asoma say ade acha say Danis garage so asoma say anso no car bia da wo pebia no one obi ewo one showroom a obetimi anante aba honum aba bo wani abehwe wani so ade na car biada wo pebia no atumi age na wo de akọ wo bi memu so tumi bepie mu wo showroom pese bia no wo twetwe nkomo na wo de car wo pictures ne ade nyina sende wo mu amepacho akwanya no ewo ho no ba po mechi akwan dia eyade a wo mu okumase asokwa wo mu ni TI amas ena edi enhwani mo number no 0550623377 na mane sa so ewo WhatsApp into no wo betimi afresa so ena wo betimi so asene message ede ama wo mu yentu fa na yenko ensem ni mu ebusua ye kodia na chese yesi opinions are like noses ane obia wo ho akwanya ne so obetumi a kire na adwe obia wo ho akwanya se wo betumi aka de wo pe ene ade enene de sensem bi wo honom na ebeto monte a obia wo right ne so ode na no ebetum bi na eye lecture ba ko a ebusua yesi ye friend Dr. Samson in fact lecture for some time now me follow ni ye papa try de KSTU na aya na midi na chi a ne nsem bi wo hono me ba ne politics ni mu a eto de bi a wo ka asempa eto de bi nso a na wa ba behwie ade egu honom ene 16 regions baby biara abefe bia no meka ne say 80% especially the youth no kra no esu ede friend pa ba ko say sa nipa ne message a wo ton ye message bi anu odi ye papa wo mu hu ne say nipa ne ba obetumi aba beboa o man Ghana betumpo na o man Ghana fa ne ntuma pefra na wo mu so wo mu nsa etumi akọ wo ma no ye nyina ye ne se Kennedy akompre ko hine Agyapong de from 2000 ebesi and net 2026 krebusha menemo kase eniema de wa ye biye papa entokwa de wa kubi ankasa edidi atemso de wa probi de egu hono mankasa ba ye nyina so ye bedi wada se bia kumpre ko hine Japan excuse my language se bia onye jibifo anaso onye bodamfo se bibia enko bone na papa ya betan hono no bi ebere no kasa da bi akumpre ko hine Japan ni obi a ompen kwase asem se bibi ekọ bone se eniema enkoye ya wuchu muta ya kumpre ko wonu mbu nichie da bi wa ese krama no obepo sa na me na ya se wa metie ade na ya meka enya meka mitumi bumeni ngusu ze mejasa ade ne nkotra sa keke da bi sa ade ne de mitumi ye se Kennedy huso obi sisu obi a na ye ne ya enti abre bia no okude ma youth okude ma grassroots no okude ma party officials ena Ghana fo kura wo bi chinchin wo mo nsaje wo mejapade de free wo mo nsem no eyade akompre ko hine Japan obegina ne naso akokoden enam entokwa ahudura papa we yako the number of people a wakodi ama wo mo ne ade nyinante no ene ama akompre ko hine Japan aba benya tan said the 16 regions baby abefa bia wo bia kasasa akompre ko hine Japan banko ade a ye de kokromoti ne beto ne so abase bum NPP amanyoko no said the wo mo hwe nim so meba power 2028 no eyade a ebetumi aye possible ede ama wo mo na Dr. Samson be kasa na mi betie ne nsem obeka en wo be kire se NPP amanyoko no kofa akompre ko hine Japan de ba there is no way say amafo beto abade ama no enam eniama waye ensem a wakade etia wono ankasa ne party jese ebra na party no wo power said no wo mu wie sika di sika ebo man ne kro no akompre ko kasa ye de fa huntirim amafo bi wo no ma de ya so bitter wo mu di ya ye papa asempo no se delegate de kokomoti no koto aba e de makene de akompre ko hine Japan there is no way send the party fompo ebe supporting and there is no way say amafo so be ko akosala so mu kokomoti ne ko akoto aba de ama no wo kan ne nsem wie ya nam se o doctor we de wo bua asema wo ka ye ina no mi huni ti na mahunu na wo yo trofo esanse enne se de kane na ne ya politics na ya wo meto NPP party ni munti de ede bebe bia meto abade ama no ena me ne de mi NDC ni ti NDC party ni na mepe se ne na kane ne ya politics na enne ye politics ne sabio enne message anipa ne de ba no eno na ye hwe etie se asem na wo de ba abonte na ya asem emu odu na ya asem betumi aboa eno na be ma amafo akwa akoto abade manipa obi eni hono mo betumi aka chem so onim se de akompre ko hine Japan tie obi aso di wanda se entokwa bia de akompre ko hine Japan ku nye bia na nye bia no wanko amfa ma na yere wanko amfa ma ne ma wanko amfa ma na busua na mmom no akompre ko ne ntokwa bia da waku ye no ne ye meni wumie no se de ye be ya ye be fa ye ntuma pefra eno na gina so e ma akompre ko hine Japan wakonko din abusua na nya asam keto a ende ne ho abatan sabre ye kura ebusua me mo kase ya former finance minister wakoka US achese enne de no menimo kase United States Immigration and Custom Enforcement wo ma grabe no wo ma shonimu ye nyina ye ni mensama achese charges ayede agbo no wo man yimu a wodi free ha no se kopie mu US ani ye hwe nim se anka special prosecutor wo twe na so obeba to ne general so twe na so obeba ne ade a ye so US ye hwe nim se anko obeba US onom na ebusua wo timpo no chese nimre aso a ye hwe nim sanko be free US aba be pie mu o man Ghana so o me pie mu o Ghana ha enam the charges a ye dia bono enam sa ne ma ninti no ene ke no for we attack koka US a chese abansa so ni mu because we overstay akompre ko ne ntokwa wo kun ye ne ade nyina no na enam kro no sema na ekoso wo NPP amanyoko no mu NPP ba power den na ye mienu yemfa ye ni hunye yehwa amafo a wo mu ko yioko ene chema wontumi woka nanu atum nyina no eye charges ayede abono chema wontumi anka NPP primacy kasabre wajie ginemu anka didi ateme ko chuko brema nyina kasabre ko peti de egu honom de amamanfo naso ene chema wontumi esense wonim de ekoso ni widie mu ntino waka nanu de atum entokwa bia kompre ko yine Japan ku ye bia no okuma me ne umienu ena asofofo ni bisare a ena Kennedy sore wa asofofo so entine ye nto oba mfa ma no ena Nyankopon ma ne be ye president wo man yimu da this pastors na ye mbisa said debe na wo mo ye ma kumpre ko hine Japan o sorry wo mo so ene ye ben en wo mo ye ya en ma akumpre ko hine Japan ebe shode e wo mo so womu sunu womu ban tantan bi abusua womu dan nedi no saa niema na akumpre ko hine Japan okudie ma menu mienu. I remember meka ne se beye 8 years ago ni ade one of the media stations me say sedru Saturday na wo de to ho no ma yetumi kofa abofra wedi be 5 years 6 years ne de na begina ho ni ye kasa abofra de ye beifuo obetumi ede ne nan etia sofo mu otumi de ne nan etia wo pimfo yem se wo tutu ahohombo ne de ama no ya wa sofo a wo mu chinchin mamanfo nsa eji wo majapade ne ade di free wo mu nsem. These are the people that Kumpre ko hine Japan was fighting for. Maya Mohoina, we are university lectures na Kennedy to say na amanfo to who told you say delegate ko to abanama Kennedy amanfo to abanfama no ayebia Dr. Samson wako grounds ni amanfo kodi nkomo tie nsam amanfo kana baby e Ghana yedru no ye hia pani anani eden ye hia de why ready so obekodi ama wo man no akumpre ko na me nyina ne message o se mesika ne me ndi bi mpo na wa wuti bebi no ba be dibi na nya sempo na yenka kebushia keno foriata achim di hye konkron kwabrane ya wo na to sikemu senye kro no semanka mo ye sure se ngo be akopie mo US ye be kina kwa akotum se ne time aso ntia o free man ni mu ana debi but enam said ya wo msi for bokro no cause financial loss to the state into and there was surumpo so obeba ni mamu. But when it comes to Kennedy, I was say me sikani min dimpo no obi aba be dibi debi ame come say enkrofo wo mo NPP party ni mu a wo mu suro ni ade nyina no they know say Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan ba mampani wo krom a who dare use all those sabeka Ghana sika. You cannot even try it. It is asema Dr. Samson Obaye na abeka ye ena Kennedy ye say ena Kennedy a hurting crofo bebre ena ono ani party kro bekeka say asembe na Kennedy kafa NPP party no a ene de ya me no ka say asem no embetwa mu asembe no kan ya ene a me no ka say embetwa mu. People are ready to support Kennedy. People are ready to vote for Kennedy akumpre ko hine Japan. So we are delegates now beto aba ni binyame adoma 31st of January 2026 yet ye die form for neka. These people are ever ready. Say present Kennedy akumpre ko hine Japan today and let's give you massive vote 2028. But say mo be kwa kodu obi say Dr. Samson echi no be ba be jana Kennedy wa sha amafu bebre na ebufuo ni ade enti mo koto aba obuwa me ya say wa me say obuwa amafu beto aba ne dia ma Kennedy akumpre ko hine Japan 2028 enti mesere delegate say mo obi enti esa papa we na nsema wadi tu dware ka me ho ne yenko na yenko tie nsema Dr. Samson o ye senior lecturer wo KSTU wadi tu dwane nyina no emra sisia
Kennedy Japan so we near me who say it will be the most difficult a situation say MPP bit my win power.
Say Kennedy Japan.
Yes.
Yes. The presidential slot now.
Yes.
A very difficult for MPP to sell him.
5 no nyina one be the most difficult. Pass MPP bit my win election.
Ade.
Masa. Within MPP mono from where I see it, how I see things no. Kennedy Japan we are brebre crew bebre. That the majority is quiet and silent. The utterances within MPP from election 2024 election on the government in power are leading to the collapse of the government. The way of blackmailing or say a buying no image completely. A man for two abatia a buying even within MPP man for bufu more because there were some people who felt say they were not well fairly or set people in gather around Kennedy Japan. And so they said a lot of things. And we break it.
Sabotage.
That's how I see things. May catch you said majority ashik bibre MPP for no ashik bibre, but they won't talk. They will not talk. The such a person within MPP no Ekoyini say onumo me lead the NPP. I can tell you say a honum krano unfunny easy. Unfunny easy. That is one. Now, within MPP, he will not get the majority of MPP support, and the majority no and so cause no we can follow now a minority. According to 2023 election, we say we are minority, even though no following a large, but it's still minority. And then you know who following crowd, any who know say you don't have the crowd. Sa crowd na antwa ba ma no says who say they have a opinion against you within the party. Na said you kasa ya nyama wo ye ntino. One that crowd, which is about 67% or so, 64%. Sa crowd no. Because of the love for the party crana, because about 40% will stay back. And when that happens, you know you have a big problem. And one here's almost so lose now lose we are. What about my explanation why you also lost? Looking at how you criticize Obi Olusuye. What does it? Etimi catch say can Agyapong win the MPP opposition for
Agyapong
or win it for he say sir I say 31st now MPP opposition, and they will be in opposition for 8 years because the person about when this better win it another term. That is a clear me predict it. I may can't say my but
when you listen to a support to candidate Japan the followers now they say Ghana for do na say I'm for candidate Japan ama Ghana for so mantra
campaign. It's not a fact.
Campaign mantra.
Yes, it's not a fact. It's not a fact. The point is we NPP for no a free then you bring in a Japan as an image, as a person in front of Ghanaians. No picture no. Now I share what's the social media holds about him. What I say, social media keke. Because now social media is the memory of the society Ghana. As I speak now, social media. If you go to social media, it's there. And the videos are there. Yes, or camera na o kana nipan be catch away na ka na ye ref and now there is in videos and what databases and it is there. And nyama bia I saw why Ghana folk your culture is a frown completely on why with impunity. Such a may catch you say the opponent has got upper hand. Mean say opponent be a feed the opposing side no upper hand. So with that may catch you say with Japan there's a problem for MPP.
Okay.
As I said earlier, opinions are like noses, and we're not doing and wababonte ababechere. Now we compare Kennedy Akumpre in Japan to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Not me be Wanoka James say Kennedy Akumpre in Japan is having the minority, and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is having the majority. Now Ohoya Mestre Kakra, and I still do not understand why people try to compare 2023 MPP presidential primary studio. Wamo babe to nyame ya adoma 31st of January. Don't forget, say 2023 na NPP amanyoko nu abemu. The threats enquire de call ye ma some of the polling station executives ni ade no na nya asem ketewa. And as at that time na all government officials ni nyina no na wo mo supported Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Akumpre ko hine Japan that time na woni obi anu odi na chi o. Na oni obi a wodi na chi enumpo no onya 37.41%. That time and not only Obiano, how much more and now Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the economic messiah, they want to me I handle my Ghana Yesika Semsho, they awarded ya MP before the bus won't go the party and name Antone Schwaba, will go for 38% in the Bafie. And the delegates in Yabede. Delegates who say MPP ba power and woman young for so be and free so ba kumpre ko hene Japan de ne message a wo ton nyina ne say wo ba wo beba be ma wo mu anyuma ye ne ade. You are coming to tell me say akumpre ko hene Japan ekita minority. Hey, lecture pa na busia wo bia na no kasa asem we me ami munaji me nsem because me sitting here I know very well say akumpre ko hene Japan is having the majority and I know he's going to be the winner and there no doubt about it. wama kofom waye campaign anu o me see even enu ada e wo bantima no there are some of the delegates ebusuan womu gina na womu kasa won se womu dodo na di ya wo kwan a NPP party di womu femu. Even in Ashanti region, a big kasaya to the extent say, dear a former Ashanti regional minister, Shubaya were dined, Shubaya chairman want to be dined near Dienano. One more petit de Gumontia at say, these people are in so much pace with the way a MPP treaty woman. Into you think as uncle for when Nabasa or Sala is one more by the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. It can never happen. It can never happen. Their delegates are Sisiano, woman here to me, one percent party in power. Na party in Baba power, they know say any Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na de party in Baba power. Dia wabebua woman ya kumpre kwa hine Japan. To say they watch and a Kennedy and a weteti and Kofu na show yenim dada. Ne party de ne 10 cents about 2023. In the sad 10 cents now woman de buy no. Ebema ye mubu ono ye be hu said ya papa ne 10 years say said ya papa wasi fo akokodin. Na say ye de Ghana shane so obetumi akokodin de amaye. Into sad ya no kra de mo binjira be bimbe dada o say na Kennedy to Obewini. Oh, Kennedy Bewini. And I am stating it emphatically again that on the 31st of January 2026, Kennedy Akompreku Wahini Agyapong is going to become the next flag bearer of NPP Amanyokuonu in 2028. Metwa Samna show Ede Amamodia na Jasabua Papo. Wakwa kopiemu Angel FM. Na wakopiemu hono no obekire say. Aya na to de bia wo no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia pabu emukura sabren ko Rampaboni de Guho. A son say, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, who was brought in as the economic messiah, and they were fairly poto. And now on Ukraine, were ye NPP, no, ye senior communicator for the NPP. So, what's na baby Poakasa, Edia for my Ghana, ye sick as some who cry no fede. The son say, Bawumia Bano, one or Becca say what a solid team. Or no Bema ye who say one na ye the head of the economic management team. Or no Betchra ye say, a idea what she dollar nedia shed de mancope credo kakraka, Edia betu me tuki no, Edia koma ye former IGP dampare, Nanshwane. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na campaign na wanam no ayade na dollar cedi no krebusia won to be mbo wan famfa ho na wo wie no obekire say saniema we nyina no eyade eguso da amanfo tirima amanfo nsanfa kokomete no enkoto abanfa ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wo se wo mu hia sesanye na nipa wo betumi asesa niema ye Kennedy Akompre ko hine Japan to ndo sre delegate ye baba say wo manfa kokomete no ento aba enfa man video credits no enko enfa ma Angel FM yenko na yenko tie NS owusu bempa ne nsem ni nyina no emra sisia
onya ade
oh yeah me ko kan da bi na me ferry unim why because your presidential candidate no be ka kire say wa lucky city no ntino na you confident say we MPP yedi the only political party ayaba yetimi ama city ne dollar aye 1-to-1 President Kufuor
yeah
with Dr. Bawumia coming from a Kufuor Kofa no say ordene ba na ordina baba beye economic year or no be handle economy no MPP was so emboldened with that kind of leadership and anything and any abria a different candidate ba no asema ko fa asem kase pa na dia ba no
oh say me busa
because say ukasi di asemwa na me as an MPP communications person na ma ferry
hey
yes I'm being honest with you na ma ferry because it's hello yawa bemu no ani ewo economic leader bit say Dr. Bawumia enim say kibetima handle the city to the leveler ye be wuru say no bibia ekoso Ghana ye koto abato na city na da say yeah let's be honest with ourselves and NDC are from the incompetent one Dr. Bawumia the kind the incompetent Bawumia Mahama and yes you only one samije vroma kofa gold dia koto baby na city ni mu ayedu mi osu bempa me koka bia me ferry mintimi nkoka
de Mahama ye economy
Debbie me si me ferry asema me county ase me ferry because mintimi nkoka de na me nkoka
na say wo
Debbie de na me nkoka me busa wo ba ma o de na me nkoka
oh say wo koka ne say
me ka ne say
Debbie amomo na mo ye nhihye
Debbie o me ka ne say
me say no
me de me nim nhihye bia
mo na mo de nhihye
me nim nhihye bia me nim nhihye bia but me de me can say me de ma ferry
enye gold for oil na
Debbie gold for oil no say different issue altogether but they make catch osisi the Ghana ni no te makola no te you know they were expecting they know say NPP is the only political party. You team manage the economy.
Right.
And their track records are there to show under J. Kufuor. Miami of Akojoba Redu of blessed memory. They were able to manage the city 1-to-1. Meboa.
Yes.
Tidia na asisa o seche jamasi atumpana ane me ameti hey me ntimi defend sales obi kotra radio sami jemfinu mo kan ene ye di gold akogu ha ene ya say ya city no ba bi agina no me metima koka ho asem
na den na wo ka economy ni city asem wo bo wo fa ene Kwajoban Redu na waboje Kufuor na yenim se ne so ato force no bi ebo na baso finance minister onema aden na edru Dr. Bawumia de no so de ono mom na ama na de finance minister.
Debut finance minister say na when chi asema Dr. Bawumia kai. The speech bi do ko kai lozi economic management ono ye the guru abobo Professor Jambafo anyone he was in charge Akufuor ka kire. President Akufuor ye papa o ka kire say Dr. Bawumia na nim sika ho hihye ya o ye bibia o se de.
Na nya ken for referee.
Dr. Media me ken for ata de se me nim Dr. Bawumia na be ka kire so no o ye sika ho hihye.
Okay.
And one na be ka kire so wa lock CD no e de key na kwa to o ha ma IGP.
No de Dr. Bawumia na kan.
Now ni kuma.
Na me wa ha.
It is say no me as a person. Si e ka CD asem me tima ko ya no. Debbie, dear Amekoka. I'm being honest. Dear Amekoka.
But there is a discrepancy because more party for be and former information minister Agyapong say. And she say more the go under Dr. Bawumia ya okay. And no na CD na stabilize.
Same NDB no bit my chichi media hon minti mentiasi. Mentiasi. Minti chichi. Sa hono dia me mentiasi.
You mo credit ma.
Debbie min credit obia. Some make I don't want you to take me out of the.
No.
The American say. See ya nya leader bi ani o confident woni mo so be follow J. Kufuor track records o matimachi CD Kwajoban Redu mu time no a deputy governor
yes
and Kufuor do so ko faraba no ba be ye vice president or no be manage the head of economic management team of the NPP
right
and he did buy and o catch the whole Ghana say NDC for economic management team who can remember the NDC economic management team omne hefo obo boy and was wine a bit ma remember Owie no so a local CD no or the key na koma IGP. Dr. Bawumia said it in this country. The CD no ko be gina.
Russia.
One of the fundamental things a businessman Michelle bi okuma so bempa. Se butimi $1 no ma ya. You beto abayi nim se mo na mo betima manage the economy. Mon kancha mo 1 year before elections. Minya. Ye koya na e bai. Na CD no ye ka 90 abedru se ni nim se mahama ye incompetent. Mewa.
Yeah.
Eti no se no debi o se no one abeka ono na beka Dr. Bawumia na beka kire ono na beka kire enti se no eti media minim so ma perform good and no man perform good NDC for so mo perform good o and no mo Obama me compress wo mo ba me ferry se me kwa kasi di ho asem because of Bawumia se mo ka kire ya you could na chi size o kan you kwala bre mu kan book bi ba jeki
yeah
Krupa Lions ne yon ho o ka bi
ai
na yakobobo a we ba jeki be dwane num sa yekogina na akobo na young horse Agyapong na fiantem so at me no personally I feel a bit uncomfortable.
Ernesto Usu Bempa and Yakwa Hotie and some about watch Sessiano. So a Jina baby cry no a $1 Nissin and was some crown no fedi ye papa. As I said, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Bekaya by my assess one no, and I had the economic messiah no bet to me abua. Now my gun is sick as some to me Jina brand and Shoko Riachino, Nebushia, Adana Samte, which is there. And to also Sabredi, I want only dear. Nippo bet me a project no air compare in Japan because one no one mekan will be as why economic measure ya na no so nim dia shonko ekita no ebetimi aba na aba besesane ma ede amaye metu aso dia mamode a na chese mpempre ya mene mo kase e ya dia chese hono abu amprechu ma no so ene diaspora fo akasa na woni wo mu hia ya wo mo kata no se hwe 2024 se de ye kwa abato a ya report no e ya dia chese Ghana fo wo mabu afu yen ye papa chese na kura na okopie mo parliament house wo mo atu wo mu hudin se wo mo ye super minority no was said the NDC amanyoko no wo mu si fa hwe wo mo na yasam ketwa si wo ma mpe kwan ya wo mo be fa so wo mo be ka wo mo ho bom na party na tumi agina na so na se party ni jinjam dia ye fa hwe ye tirim se 2028 e ya dia NPP amanyoko no wo mesa so lucy wo si enche kwa na chesa abato na e ba be ko so ono ne de owo bebi e wo gina ane honorable Mpetrum ne ye na yerim so the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia chi and wo kasa de ba Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wo support Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ba wo si ade ba ko a wo hwehwe eye nkabom peace asumje wo si eno pani ade betumi abo party measure so be ka me ho yakọ na yakọ akotie ensema honorable Mpetrum de tu dwa no nso emra sesia
yakọkun ama ya boye pa pifo be se oso wa ya bo ama ntase acho Elubina ya boya mentasi achie. Ghana forward da so free. Ghanaians are still angry with us. They have not given us any briefing space. Times are rough. Parliament is not easy. The mighty minority, we are going through hell, but we are managing very well, putting the ultra majority on their toes. That one they come to terms with that. Constantly trying to cut deals with us. Senebeya they may be one more. Yenye. Enti by a boy a woman. Empire one is a 31st now. Ama nchichemu kakrebi aba yentem no free wa. Na ya ka bom near what the next 2.5 to 3 years. And ya sheshe ye niema ye. UK branch and overseas branches or the diaspora for you've always been a very central part in trying to move the party forward from ages, from our time to the present. And I know why I'm saying what I'm saying. And he must say, Yako Nimno, Kakana, now to me, now to me, and the funnel. Ye to 2 years, I do have to give me a quarter in ye. Ye movie dear, it would see a 2 year. Baby, a doco piano. You better be a say, there was a deal, and I can tell you, because among those of us in Parliament, maybe what baby a beginner, yourself a play or how many baby a beginner. Yes. But the woman was over baby, ye dear Hunko pa. Ye dear Hunko ye. Now among ourselves, Yarizo always said, no matter what happens, we will play a key role, the parliamentary group. Because when the party is in opposition, it is the parliamentary group that leads more or less the opposition, and as a party in opposition. I happen to be the spokesperson for the party on lands and natural resources. And the party in position we are on land and natural resources most of the time. Make I say all the time. Most of the time, it is what I bring to the table. That is what party in the offer. The position is like a criminal in Kurano. If we did say, you two are you use to start leverage, you know. I'm an Kabomua, as I say, a bami to be the year to man. Because you are here, yes, I parliament where you move to check. Oh, what would they mean? Hey, no baby, I'm stick out, baby, I would so, but the K and need here our parliament. Miss Media, will be for so baby, do to more the Casamaya on education. Education is very critical. You realize a yaman in Tiasia, more and Tema, parliament to a trouble busy and them.
Mpetrum ena yakọ akwakotie ne nsem nyina no ede aban in fact bana sumdwe de NPP amanyoko no muhia bi ena nkabom so yade ye very necessary person say mo anka mo ho ambom anasa right after the election say wetim waka me kura kwaso amunkan hu ne 2028 yade a party no mo besa so atena opposition metwa so de amam de anaje sasabe de prophet Roja and wasaba be to bomb we de bomb no ohia nkasa eno de aba abonte was it Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia 2024 election. I walk for running mate. I walk for Mianga Sami Kurumadi and Dr. Matu Opoko Brempe Napono. Not just say, one of the biggest mistake Ankasa was here no can who be cry and a man NPP Amanyo Kono. Wamuluzi a year 2024 election. Was it say NPP Amanyo Kono Sancho the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Bankwa Biomedia. Not just 2028. A idea one besa shware, one besa shware tinefie. Now welcome obiati say the spirit behind Kennedy Akumpre ko hine Japan. Party ne spirit na eta Kennedy Akumpre ko hine Japan de chinti say NPP party no episode we win 2028 election dia. One more present eye Kennedy Akumpre ko hine Japan. Measure so be come hono yakọ na yakọ akotie ensema prophet Roja wori tu dwane nyina no emra sisia.
Napo na ni kwa na napo enu ni so. Ali MPP omo ye wrong selection om de ba match no. Echi enya magina go prama no so no malushu. 2028 ba omi aba obesha lushu. Opa agidi opa ba twere nkwase ahye mo comment o me so reply. Ali dia ye kan sa na tie. Echi anya du ba bia ya na nya afu kasi o. Ana anya duonim kasa.
Na nya abodwuse.
Ana nya abodwuse.
Nwosra.
Ali ya abodwuse ni adi anka odifo kushi mu nyina ehye nkom sa afa nchen. Yadini kwejina National Cathedral nti obese nkomsha MPP bawene efa nchen Victor Kushibu aten efa nchen zero afedi o se nipa ditro na nyame ayi no kwafo waboa wa hunu we abiali ebi mbu omofu nenam. And you can attest to that say it's not radio show. I have the video on record. Actually say aba no mbeto no MPP for kwa promise no me can say ye Roja Bawumia be fa second, Kennedy be fa Bawumia be fa first, Kennedy afa second, Alan be fa third. Na ye nya kura nya ya adwene say beto aba 2 years. Ama me can say the spirit of MPP na yi Kennedy the neighbor. And if they reject Kennedy, they will lose the election. 2 years before say
video credits then confirm Angel FM to Prophet Roja and yetie ne nsem nyina no aba watch say yes spirit and ya huhum nyina no eta Kennedy Akumpre ko hine Japan e chinti say MPP delegate ekoto aba no e de Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ya de a chese 2028 Bawumia ebesa so edi encho meto aso de amamo de anaje se no ada Akumpre ko hine Japan be pie mu obantima constituency no na eseweni ankasa beshe edom enipe ko pie mu hono ma no mu nyina ba betie nsema Kennedy ba be kana busua na nya sam ketwa na yenim se 2023 before the prime minister ba be koso no tension kakra ekoso between Asenso Boakye and Kennedy Akumpre ko hine Japan but no da Kennedy ko pie mu obantima no what to eye delegate am ko pie mu hono nyina se eye ade acheso ono no onu obinya asama wo bobo na adwen ba kumienu miensa wi na chesade no wa forget Asenso Boakye woni ni problem bia into obi obegina baby aka say ade a wono Kennedy Akumpre ko hine Japan no ba ontumi ni Asenso Boakye nye adwa obantima bia nipa no boa oyu nipa obi kasa sinihu ankasa no ono no ade a chese woni Asenso Boakye bebo ma ye adwuma nkwa de se ministerial appointment go na sefata na ade ode be ma no wo se bantima fue we honom na watena honom na wanyi ni ade nyina ade pa wo fia ntin we de wo se delegate a wo mo bantima ye papa ba se wo mo to aba no enfama no se de 2023 wo mo ye ajeseja proxy voting na daroma anka ya mani ama for no Akumpre ko hine Japan no ko hune no kra vote different na ye kakra bi but this time there is nothing like proxy voting to sre wo mo ankasa wo mo to aba na enfama no di nkunima se de obesifo asiesie bantima constituency no enya asem ketwa wo se ye chire ya bi nchimpo no wa beji asase kese wo hono ma che so obesi factory che so ne campaign ne message a wadi tudwa nyina no ejuma ka me hono yenkɔ na yenkotie Kennedy Akumpre ko hine Japan na no ada okopie mu obantima constituency nsem wadi tudwa ne nyina no emra sisia
eni fie abi ofia oye ntene masaba biem me the bantima bishi konkron mitibie 64 kwamra midia shada komno kwamra enti me bantima mani aji na me pasamoti asese me Kennedy Japan se me no kasane me come adventure wa me no ho bi me no ho bi say bia o kasa na manka bia e na bia me e be ye me kodana enti me pesa me mamu awireshem say ma me mamu one example. American president, the friend Donald Trump. The first time now, Orban, only Papa Biso, your friend Rubio, lawyer, senator, Florida. And now, Omoko contest. Obia what to do. And Papa Mini argument or tono, little Rubio. And a baby leading little Rubio. Osha argument omu ye any senior omu didi omu watam no. You'll be surprised say and on the Secretary of State, which is equivalent to foreign minister. Trump, the foreign minister, any Rubio. Enti Emma Obia Yeno Jiseno Waha 7 minutes akitwano MP no enye djuma enye no kre choboy sawano mom na gin sabia mon kanjira ni say on feel free enti abi e befie now the kwabonte dia eno mom de no kre ni enjoy it is said na edie see abeka say the president of this country also will baby a school Bantama Presby Bantama Suzalal Bantama Suzalal practice school so and me call baby a meeting at least Omo who the omu yina ye nkwala akamame ba kope ena eja me twa omu me hafa na me ye president me ti down a Kumasi Ashanti region there were properties back 26. So when it comes to development from February we basic factory or abinji home. There was 5 acres. The neighbor factory. And no be at to say, oh, Masas, no. And Kamatawa or Pesoto. I am going to be can do a quawa cuckoo. Officer me a campaign my broken tino. Me yes party. Me not all masasi. Menton. Me the factory. Ama emranti any mabawa enye biaye ewa. And the next Bantama this time. You need president to her. You need vice president. You need minister. You need MC. You need CEO. Obia Ejimunya kukudro na munya GDS se president baha na muntie ebinom say oh obi yeye no motuma no a obeye mi minister motuma president na on free bank na obeye mi minister na president no a o free bank na so ono so bebe president today president any minister one about to be development about Bantama why and the final say I'll only give orders cultural center we are going to develop #1 tourist site in Ghana. We have rich culture. Our Ashanti region, rich culture. And so, and pay for a better munino. Oman neglected Ashanti culture. I will revive Ashanti culture through tourism. Cultural empire region. Baby, I repeat you may say a broken baby and Kayaka and Yabu. Again, I'm a moon wahai. A dear pan and a moon wahai. Maximum. But a moment challenge. One term. Each and every Japan is the president of this country.
Kennedy akompre ko hene Japan enrada wo bepie mu obantama constituency ensama wodi tu dwa ne nyina no ene yakọ akwa aba no wo se bantama ho de ho aye ne fie ho no ma no free ane we de enye de obeba be ka champion so obema ne ministerial appointment de bi wono de wo free ho no man kasante no se wo moto amane de man de ampuntunjuma de eyade ajase bi be koso e wo bantama ankasa sa so no obi obeka so ntumi ne Asenso Boakye ye adwuma bia no wo boa asem de si ye wa bobo na adwene refi wato de esi ye no wato agu bebi ade wo hwehwa ne se oh my God na ebetu mpo na asante mante mu hanso no ebefa ne ntuma pa efra ana ATP atena se ansema aba won krata anim no waba be pesen ni nyina mu ede ama ye ndwuma ko bia da Roma ena mana na yase wo menya kwanya na meti video ma hanu si amedi showdown dwumedie no eso muntima mentwa me hu sima enkwaje aboafo nkrato emfembra sisia Dennis garage na car open no wo mumpe bi enfema saso na betimi afa lineage clinic GH na yade da osonso no betimi aboa etutu ani nyina no ede ama hana ATP atena se amema na kwa ba ATP
nana ya sewa
bi abokodi
yesu adom na so
obo ade na daroma mense me hu ye papa seme na aba won krata no
okay ene Thursday yi ma me fa daily guide enfama yetiefo ni ahwefo adane nyina no wamoje brete kumase online TV TikTV and our face of friends of Ken TV na yakopon bo aka 23 days nese NPP amanuko no delegate wo no modi kokromoti no ekwa koto oba eyido betu franka no edi ama NPP amanuko yakopon bo 2028 Kennedy wo ina Japan Brian Champon Dr. Bawumia no mo mkike ka hu ni nyina na no be PM e krata delegate ni ma nese Kennedy wo hini e Japan ni phone eda hase kama ne kratai elbo ho amane se enrada no be pie mu wo ya santemantem wo se wo de santemantem campaign nyina no wo di aba na wieye na abra no wo asante region se dan atoshi esusu wo eastern region se campaign chenchirencha no wo ye edema Kennedy wo hine Japan na nye fedi agro ena wo kire mu ekase ye po obi amene lead oban Ghana ye hwe bonkumu hwe ni fo ye hwe nimte Kennedy wo hine Japan ne betima boa ama oban Ghana fo ne ntuma pa efre ne kratai ebo ho amane ewo kratafa etoso ensia ewo krata ye dim tunya bia no wato bo ase no wakobu suko no wakenka ne nyina bi kama so ede amaye ewo kratafa etoso miensa ne Samaria ni foni eda hase kama na no ada se Kennedy o ina Japan ewo kromu ase no na so odon so no na maye tafo wono mai ena krata ebo ho amane se wo se ejaye ye fru ba ko mai se ngwejo mo kwa kwato oba de nkan di atem de enke besi mu sei na so ade so nese ya ada opponent no nese di atema mu di ni no kro hyedem kro nese wo suwa ne sa wo mutimi di na tema keke kansan be ensen fata kro de fan hold kro de bi kabi e de kire wo no ani kru kra ka kire ni kru se ni kru nya NDC fo NDC di no de wo gira pinsi so aka kire Ghana fo nyina ma Ghana fo ato ye tirim se ensen ma ye opponent fo na se ye candidate o maka no e ka no wo ka ma na to yesu se eye ni papa na se ni kru Dr. Bawumia watchu ni tell say na kono se Yakopon bo 2028 o person sa kogina se Ghana for kokromoti enkoto oba ema no enya de o ye NDC de biada wo ye NPP ni ankasa o NPP ye party card na boso mi bia so di se ekoso e wo party dim no wo twa ka sentin se ma ekoso ni nya no o be se Ghana fo nyina e na titire omo kwa kogina se delegate enfa kokromoti enkoto oba enfa ma wo mo no wo mo show mo ekasa ye ne krata delegate eka wasem enso ewa ha wo ba na siase so a nyase man pani JDM ni phone eda se kama eno adane se ene 1 year pepepe se de ne to esi akunya so ena kratai ebo ho mane se wa baba be she bobiem se wo ka kire Ghana for se efi etwa mu 2025 se de ne to se akunya so a wo sha se wo ba adwuma kasa e wo kroma se no wo sa so gina pinsie so aka kire Ghana for nyina se wo be ko so akonkoden eda ma o man Ghana ama o man Ghana etima konanim o man Ghana etima for ne tuma pefe ne kratai eka wasem e wo kratai enima wonya bia no wato boss akenka ne nyina bi kama so edi amaye ese edun ketia na eka se na wo kire mu kase ase ndis amani ko supporters de bia di chia de se bia no mu kire mu kase na da be namba ma yedwuma osmo to mo boss adwuma no ebeba edi ama daily guide nsema ne wo mo edi ebaye enso eno no me de wo ko the business analyst na be pm e wo kratai enimo so so a na no adama de nyina ye be kaya na wo ko pm e wo kaso patemu makaswa de me say onunkwa woni kuro onunkwa woni MP ko de ade hia de sano ne atinse foforo na nkasa e wo kaswa na ye journalist ni bia ye friend no ye samod ye edu ze wo ye adwuma e wo classic FM e no ko pie e wo ni nyina e ye se jehihie bia na e kwaso ho ma fire service for ye so bu kodum na wo twe kam na tenten se wo twe so mu blinda ma ya abrantie we e na nam so ama ye DJ president e kwabradon fo aba bonte wo kirem kase ade kwa so wo ye ka so mantemo ne de kura nyamenim eni anya ye papa eni mani mu ye ya police form na ensi form se chekwa na ebe chisa nkrofo dum na ye nchi wo mu nyina form nkoguni efa nye eye adisua de efa ema ye ho ne kratai e kan wasem enso the business analyst na oba na siase susu a ne se na anu afie etwam 2025 December inflation no se e so ti yo hwe e so ti papa ye ti ekodu ye 5.6% a enye fediago na ne kratai ebo ho mane se since 2021 basic 2025 next 2025 December ne de etiba form ye papa pante man pani JDM wa ya de ye papa pen kratai business analyst eka wasem enso e wase sanso na kratai eka wasem okrata fe to so eye miensa e wo hase a kratai ebo wa manese ma pani JDM ne 1 year yi de ne kronya mianim wa obo ne homodi ye papa na se mra bi obedi ye akunya so aye se wanya niema ye no we de ne second kami wa ba dwuma de yankasa eto akosi ni 4 years ni kronya mianim ya ma pani JDM be yire no hom no wetima bo ma man Ghana fa ne ntoma pa edi efra ukwo pm enso e wo so tuom so MP o honom na ye student mako 50 wa mo scholarship a enne wo ko pie mo social media so mo bo na baso ye baba wasa wa ya ade no adwiti memfo ese mo da bia dom de kokromoti power do ekoto aba ede emanite na no pay ensem as a business analyst ede bae no na ma pense mu nyina enso ede ama wo no me de wo kwa the chronicle na be pm enso the chronicle so a na se man pani JDM eye ne 1 year ne de se mo kan nyina ne se watima boa so my Ghana economy no etimagina plan ye papa pen kratai e kan wasem enso e wo hase sanso na oba ne soro ase so a eye classic FM eye journalist na sense ne ko pie mu okaso a yes e ko blindam no and eye private newspaper and online news for e da baba betu just de course ne de ni kura nyame anim ene nya ye papa edi kwan so mo yes enteni manimu ya wo mo na bonten na eja wo mo be kasa ko sabrante e friend Samuel ye adui ni kura nyame ni wa braka sese bro mo broro no enye federate ni mani mu ya wa mo na bonten no mo be pastor na say police for ni penifo wa man Ghana mu say e form 9C e form ye baba pen kratai eka wasem enso ewo ha oba ne krata fe to so eye miensa ene wotwo so a na se Dr. Bawumia ni phone eda ha so wo se na kono biem se nyakopon bu a 2028 o lady NPP amanu kono ene me ne krata ni phone da se wo sere kama na ne nyina ye Dr. Bawumia woni dombo eye family for na se ho sensen bebre na aba be to so ewo social media na we krata ebo wo mane se wo modomo support na nkasa ede ma Dr. Bawumia nya ade omo de be ma e champion de no mo da ma ne china ne kratai e kan wasem enso e wo ha se sanso na wo ba na ase so a na say ye dombo family for no na fi ba ko no so no de wo tro ne support na nkasa chechire nchewe ye de mu odu nkasa ya chichiri se kutu wo de support Dr. Bawumia enye kratai the chronicle e kan wasem enso e wo ha wonya bia no ato bo ase no akenka ne nyina bi kama so e de amaye etana no pensema the chronicle e de eba ye ne se ma pense mu nyina enso ede ama wono mame fo akọ the Daily Democrat na be PM enso ewo kratai enso wani mususu a na say man pani kan say IGP ni phone eda asesan so ene na wotu fo so ni phone eda ha say gamanche enso ni phone eda ase ha ene na anu ada na say ase ba ye de na wotu fo ko PM nkramante man wo ko chia ye IGP na ai wo ko PM ewo ye na gamanche so ye na say Jordan komo ba ko mienu ko to ma wo kire mu ka kire Ghana fo ena fe say ya police fo ene an fo wo kuro ma say wo mo nyina ka mo ho emom say de be ye betima konkodin ama o man Ghana etima fo yentuma pe efra and a kratai eka wasem enso ewase saso ye man pedi enra de so nya afepepe no ye say na manfo a ese elpo na paso ankasa okroma sa ne sa ne 1 year ide ne kura nyame anim wa yire ne ho papa wa bo ne ho mode se ne din na ne na no dada obeji ne din na una ma ye se mamudun so ni ajo se John Mahama no wa ba beti ne din won ne krata arise Ghana for wo mo an do se ye man peni je din se ne 1 year de wa bo ne ho mode nti ye mo ye nsem ankasa de mo den ankasa efa emana ne kratai eka WhatsApp enso ewase sanso ena ye samo aye adwa se na anu adaka soa eye fire service for ko bindam na ya mafo bebre ne ka se de course ni de ne kura nyame anim ene enya ye papa pa ne kratai eka WhatsApp enso ewo ha se wunya bia no ato bo ase no akenka ni nyina bi kama so ede amaye mame fo akọ the dispatch na be PM enso ewo the dispatcher na se na anu address na wotufo eko PM wo nkramanta mu wa so de we your first in history since obedu wo hini okroma won kwosira ya IGP bia da na swedie wotutu na ma enanam kopie mu ewo honom na we ene ye IGP Christian Tete ye wonu edi tuja ede ka kire Ghana fo na ewiase nyina se ye pe obi anyakopon de nyansa ne nimdie ede adom ne papa bada kin Solomon no wono ane ye na asante hene ba kope cause ye ka obi onum nyansa pa wotimi siesie asem wotimi ka asem yakoma to ye yema ye hwe bokubu hwe nifa ye na wotumfo ensem de wakabi ye baba pa ye edefa no ho a ede kratai eka wasem enso ewase na oba ne kratafa etoso eyemienu ekona na se kratai ebo wama ne se ni kwani nyame ne ma pani je dem da bi wo bai wato ne buwa sababa wasieso o man Ghana wa mo man Ghana economy net imagine brand ni 1 year we die ye kan be efie be wotwe ye ekoye so be di o man pani ekoye ye kan afi pa so wo baba betina akunya so a wetima bon homode papa just 1 year per die na se 2025 na se sa 2025 ye di tu se akunya so no woni nyankopon kwa apam wo motintam ye pass de tie bia no ne second come yi do be bon homode yankasa na wetima ye koden edam o man Ghana ne kratai abo wa manese kunya wa betina so nya ye ka the best one pa dia eno ane 2025 and a kratai enso eka wasem enso ewasa wunya bia na eja wakenka ni nyina bi enso edamaye na wo PM ewase ase ni phone eda ase na ye IMF no we kan wa we ni 17 time aye se ye kwakwa je bosia wo ho na we wo kire mu ka se we the last one se ye ko so man Ghana no esi eja sa IMF ni ko na eja ye etimi kokodei na ye etimi ede hwa ye ho na kratai the dispatch ena no pay nsema se wo mo enso ede ebaye no for the Ghanaian Times fan sorry krata ni nyina so na be PM so e wo krata for eto so edumienu a na se nra da na ese man pani je den 1 year na pepe no wasan so ahye Ghana for positive tie bia na obehwe abomai Ghana fa ne to ma pefe eto akosi 2028 a wo be so refre kunya ne so nes wo bon homodin ye papa na wo ko PM nkramante mane nim se ja Christmas yi e na ma ye traffic ni go through ne de keka ho echi wo kroma se ne so ya di Christmas na yi ne Jesus ko PM e wo ye kwa me nkroma se kra yenye fedi agro traffic achi wo ho nipa nko nipa mma kan so mma ene kratai enso eka wasem enso ewa ha wonya bia no ato bo ase no akenka ne nyina bi enso ewa san so ne man pani je de ne 1 year yi so no abos body ese Ghana for ne timemfo ene panifo ede elpo no kratai enso the Ghanaian Times so ede abanta menya the Ghanaian Times so enfa sorry kratai nyana na ya se wa fada ka nyina enfa beto so ema ye tefo dane den no moje brete kuba Sunlight TV TV and Asenso Friends of Kent nakopon bachina yes aso bedi enhyem na ya sewa
okay Hana ATP e beda wasiye papa ebusia Hana ATP and ayete ne nkansama ba won krata ne mu no wa pense ni nyina mu ede amaye communicators nso aye radio on beba betina sineja ya twetwe enkomo ede afa NPP amanyoko no wo mo upcoming year flag bearer election, that is 31st of January 2026. But before answer mema wo nyina na kwaba no ade a chese Jojo Rocky wakwa akopie mu ewo Asempa FM na wakopie mu honom na ensem de wachichiri bi ede atudwa ankasa wo kire se Kennedy akompre ko yin Agyapong Dr. Roja Bawumia Brian Champion Honorable say ya wedu chumsa so Nigeria kwabene Agyapong nipa 5 aspirants ni nyina no wo mumu ne wa he ena ne message mu odi ankasa wo mumu de wa he ena odi message anu o she ankasa edi atudwa was 5 aspirants ni nyina de oda number 1 no wono ne message ena emu oduru ankasa wa chieche nsem bebre mu asanso a chire ne ntia I was a delegate. Edwom Kokromotino, Etwaba, Edema Kennedy, a compre ko hine Japan. Measure so come on yako na yakwa kote sansem we no abasisia.
And so dear no any DA. Asenso dear no any DA. Me no ka say utimika say Kennedy the message anko for Agyatuma ubia
jobs.
Job. Other aspirants obetimi akyere me sadi ni mo obia de. Obia message.
Oh.
Number 2, Canadian number 1, ya Canadian number 2 in the message here there.
Number 2, why in that number 2? Brian, right? Number 2, Brian. Yeah.
And then Ghana for him say yeah, call message.
Oh, so Brian, so a cassava would say, or a fresh blood, or
okay, or the fresh, yeah, Mojamono.
Yes.
Okay, never. Number 3, the message.
United Party, no.
Number 3 message. So what's
number 3? Dr. Bawumia, right? In the number 3, so message said he is the most formidable candidate to be able to win power for the party. Or more than a quarter into more than it could be obeyed magic power my party.
And idea na Brian can't well.
Brian.
What better now?
No, they'll be out in your kind.
So my figures are your statistics.
Yeah, statistics.
Or a very good statistician, very, very, intelligent, senior party, person.
Yeah.
But and number 4, swear.
Number 4 should be a duchum.
Obi, the first say o poso and son what became message, a honor sending now. Kennedy the one poso. O say a job. And in this election, the defining moment in say delegates are profiling all the aspirants and woman who say baku message ye didn't cotton and then the corner cotton Ghana for a Ghana for him and Ghana for can believe in him. Nansaya global info now ka omasem we must say ade here Ghana for kese pa na mo fi say economy no are moving about jobs meboa say about jobs and now why na Ghana for etne woman sa won so say we bia enwuma enti say NPP de ne ko aka say papa hey media ya owo bi agriculture agro businesses owo bi just a baby cold storage owo bi transportation or will be real estate or will be our manage sanyama we yanya sa experience ya sa so atia manyo samasi waka sanse ma Ghana for a third delegate ne Ghana for be require say ni pay na delegate for say ye de ne ko na se ye ko ton ne ma Ghana for a wo mo be consider say ejuma ho sami hia Ghana for sisia. That is what they are saying, all the researchers are saying.
Yeah, but
say ejuma ho sem it is not about me moja eye mono. It is not about yatimidin. It is about candidate ye dene ko ekojina Ghana fo anima ye benya ahosepa ka say ye candidate idie onya medi ye oman ne sokra no watumi aboa abiebie enwuma enti wo sanim die no e wo sa akoma no enti wo me ma ne kwan no me ye omampani na so wo ba be ye omampani a wa hyemu kena ama mabunu na wo hwehwe adwuma na adwuma ho sema ye omuden no eso aba fam ama oman no asumdwe ne ye won na basabasa enim no yetimi atena hoda eno na asofofo no bebo ho mpaye e wo First Love Church no eno ena musicians when they say I pick it because womo nama womo bobo nyom e won sorry mu no womo nama womo keka nyame asem tire members no womo te se ehia asem e wo fiefie mu nyina e ye nyuma ho nsem.
Yeah, but enyuma ho nsem should the president obetimi e create nyuma no and also obetimi enya a message on employment creation. Should that person be obia or no be nyuma, because when you become president and you about who you see be nyuma bio and you creating an enabling environment. John Mahama is not known to be obia where be nyuma bebre, but he together with his party were able to craft a message in 24-hour economy at Ghana mebuno akomaswa omuto abama. It's really about the messaging. No,
wait there. Mame and Yusuf program eating 24-hour economy. Now, what say?
Oh,
1 year best say. Because what was in Nippon when you're businessman?
Yes.
Meba and what was meba and now what was share a nyuma homebo. So bema na 24 hours. And nothing yet you be when you're businessman kono ko share sabona yen yini. Yen yini tum. Nemom the Ghana phone team fee ni honest obia. Why am I yourself for so many decades? What say your politics and I say now after so we be nyuma no one the relationship between the private sector and the public sector no sa enipa no ye pese ye de ne ko na ono no kwa enkoye to say dear sabio one year a businessman or beka 24-hour economy 1 year 24-hour and a 1 year bese koya yenya ehu hwe enti sa odi obi sa akra kwa because ene yagitu me no tey yagitu mu say ade ehia Ghana for pa enyuma good say enyuma dia ne wabie biebi da ene de omie biebi da no why na enya kwenya akoka na asema kire Ghana for okay wo ma omie biebi da no o ma na enya akwenya akoka o ma asema kire Ghana for ma yato aba ma o mo pen near what is we any de na working near Ghana for ye parties no ye presente wo nkoma Ghana for ye near we bie enyuma oni mama yo so no ti aman asem sa wo besre to me eno na ye hu sa package ni na o Kennedy ohene Agyapong say why ye MP for so many decades what Ghana Parliament said the best samra ama businesses for aba o man mu no watimi pagya enyuma after so no so all your way nyina so no manage all these businesses the business in collapse here on filing for bankruptcy da enyuma no try na water chemu hwe steel factory kase bia obie hwe de oya no water region nan sen ya hwe de oya no obono hwe de ototo pete enti de e kan say enipa wo sat bie ni mo no ye ma ne kwan no medi ye party na no ye mfa nko kire Ghana for say afa de aponato wo mo e ba ye no na wo mu mie bi adwuma de MP4 de na ba ne de wo bie nyuma afa so Kennedy na sha say na wo didwa so be kai a emra na dollar ni CD asem ni na woni nipa na ne edem kese say monhwe na sa de no ekotia adwedifo
Asempa FM.
What did I make China say? And this way your man penny no water wa. Will take a decision. Say I was what it in the ballroom, say by yes, can be jina. Were you businessman or no what you assess any business so Hobeka. And when him say a dread for and so a dread yes ebeko for. And he a quambia was war fashion or fashion. Now here is the other thing. And Kofo can say Suswampa.
Director of Elections at the Kennedy Akompre ko hine Japan the campaign no Jojo Rocky ene yakọ akwakotie ne nsem nyina ba wo chese Kennedy die eba ne nnwuma we bie angasanti yema na kwenya na ombra embeye mampeni e wo kurom hanum se no bie nnwuma na memuno ni nyina no ensa entumi enko wo mo ano me communicators atena se a yeba na yaba betwetwe enkomo ede afa the upcoming election ho sa so ena 90 a wose yede kokomoti no eto aba edema wo mo candidate Kweku Amponsa Bawumia communication team member so and Albert Boate wono so Ken Agyapong communication team member wasan so polling station secretary Tikrom prime me no mo na eba betwetwe enkomama omu nyina no akwaba shonko mba chema mu nyina akwaba afishia panso afisi say no afisi say na Okay. Albert, Afisi say
they said the Ghana phone na hwehwe no na akompre kun Kennedy Japan. Na ono na NPP delegates ato abadiama no so omra me kendi ni from my
okay
omra me boy na yin to me and free NDC in same 2028
na je say gidie no wo honom say
gidie wo se me ne obeka no kro no awoni me say NPP for mo anim say nipa ye de ne ko okon na ye bedi nkunimini ba me nim di nti ase ye hasi nunu ye ho na yesre ye ya nim me nu ye wo be say I don't know so no using a private car and as of our public transporter ono tekem ni CBA kasafa abato ho a ono abeka se nipa 10 ene tika nim na ebisa se Bawumia ni Kennedy Agyapong wan ye de ne ba mbeto amana emu 9 ebeka se Kennedy ne beto amana no kre ye titi form se sie ni ebisa ni ba bia ti akompre ko de enkunum ne kura wa fa wie dada because recently oba me constituency na wo hwe constituency a delegates a little over 800,000 near Kokoto Aba honorable enya just 115 or 117 now if you wish pana oba nipa ebona baba utim say yes akompre ko Japan afidie Ghana for NPP delegates ye hu say wono na ye manu di enimu a ebeboaye na delegates coming January 31 yes ye be hye na nimonyam ye be ma na hu say bre obebre ma party no ene sompa wasoma magana man no e maninsa insi fomuda
okay kweku so wogidie say Dr. Mahmood Bawumia de wono a na eba
of course there's no doubt
okay
it is not about celebrity. I mean Dr. Bawumia will be a wako leader. He's got experience, he's got everything that is needed for such an election. And so for us he did the change. Our main reason why he did the change is experience-wise, he has it. He's done it before.
Okay.
He has been innovative once in governance.
Okay.
During his time, we touted him as one of the best vice presidents in essence the Fourth Republic.
Yeah.
And so if all these accolades are going for Dr. Bawumia, that's the didn't call the second time. I don't see the reason why people think it is not right. Because before now, near what then you know touting as one of the best.
Mobile Jane so na ba say na afidie or be pray ya mbeka so won sem fata.
And one yes no one yes. Wakoko ne da. On your 41%, on your 39%, on your 35%. Wako be that. He's had experience. And I mean, some not a class. Now the day be our defense, now me do a cheer. You don't go and bring somebody else to come and say something na me misposition. Because me no kwa me ben ho. The majority they make an answer. Why would you go and bring somebody on no be experience wise no nya ada. Onya be 10. But me am nya second na me ko no say there. Why onya 10th na be so ba. You get it?
Yeah.
So I think that party back on that is why I don't want to be so much elaborate and about it. But on the day of 31st India, waka or see nipa 10 share 9 beka say many baby when the analysis in the research but there's so desire yes because something different. But I think that all in all no if you agro at the end of the day you be home. But send a Messia can there. The grounds and everything favors Dr. Bawumia. And so come 31st January there. There's only one name that will be mentioned. Inshallah, Dr. Mahmood Bawumia will be the flag bearer of the NPP.
Okay, man, that was here for Babusia. You very more topic for discussion. Dr. Mahmood Bawumia Kasa. Was here na munkoshe data na mukora mukoshe data mube ni say in the history of NPP enyo no ni obi atese wa perform eye west nti say the dad dey na yana mukada Dr. Mahmood Bawumia na wa di anto ababa do e won na just wa dey 38 amba do 41 amba no 17 Dr. Mahmood Bawumia say go and then look at the history of NPP who go share history of NPP ube so no mpo no ade a wa ye ade ye papa what try former president Kufuor dey ade nyina no meje Kweku Amponsa take on this issue. Kweku mamintie we.
You mean about me that's it. I'm say akonya we mama faso na menda nipa ma community bi ase. Shaiso constituency. Chairperson. I am aflo. Me ha me boss set Boatin that said Kojo Boatin. O ma me akonya we. Ono na aja me den ase ne empanimfo ewo Shaiso nyana constituency executives nyina so. Afenso nchia kese so nkoma Dr. Mahmood Bawumia ne wife Sarnia Bawumia na nyakubon pa say come January 31st there. Na bibia Adana na I declare now as a flag bearer. Okay, so the question was based on say Dr. Bawumia catch delegates and say if they are saying that he didn't perform, they should go and look at the data. And I want to take you back to the history line of NPP. Exactly. I'm saying during 1996, Yakwa Bax War, when Kufuor went against J.J. Rawlings, Kufuor ended up getting 39.75. Okay. Fast forward into 2000, Kufuor benya 53%, making him the leading person in the election. Now, when we come to Nanado, 2008, you can see the same trend. Nanado will 49 point something. And a pie, a core runoff, and NDC mefa. Then they went again, 2012, on 47 points, I think 47.5. About 2012. And you've been a long stretch of litigations with regards to elections. What you saying? Then came 2016, Nanado crossed, into 56% and all that. And to social sequence now, Dr. Bawumia having following the election from 2008 until now, he's probably less or more, if I say, close to 20 years in the party. And the first time, it is all that's when you're 41. He is totally right to say, on performing worse. Because even Papa former president John Agyapong before. The first time I call 39. But we want to do that comparison. No, we can't. What I say, comparison that then you are putting our ex-president in a certain way, which we don't want to go there. But you kind of credit Dr. Bawumia on his first one has done better. And my problem is that Ayana maintain your mebiase. Nipana kwa when 41%. Sanka Dr. Bawumia enya be 35, 38. And kameme kwa okay. But at least, so being 41 there, what the no bioma, there's a tendency to overcome. You found quite a prime minister. Your prime minister, Dr. Bawumia, got 68%. Honorable Akompreko Agyapong, 37%. Or the share gap. Or the minus or addition, share gaps. What is it? Say a Sakubium, that's a gap near close and answer then you can say, Dr. Bawumia is not doing well. Okay. Never try to say. And to me, 41 now when you're it is a paved way. Because this election 2028, there is no way you go below that mark. No, any possible. Okay. Because I can't say I can't pay. But if you study the terrain and everything that is going on now, you know exactly. And I'm telling you that if Dr. Bawumia is given the opportunity to go on 2028, it will manifest. Okay. Manifest the crowd. Okay.
Kumeda was here, Papa. Albert. Maminti wants to take on this issue.
Yankopon asibibri ni asanso adam ase abribia mo ya kwanya ase emra metia mokase fidi so na yenche ya adwen emfa party ono Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say she didn't perform ways he rather if say a person ya yenkonko check data ono as you already know so ono data man dada 1996 former president Kufuor inya 39%. I think that was his first time. Well, unya 39%, no, and about 2000 obanini. Yeah. Se mumu jen no zuma say Dr. Bawumia enya 41%. The first time winti. Yen sanzo fani nkobi ma menemo nyadwen 100+%. Okay. And me can say not former president Kufuor, he wasn't the vice president. He was in the running mate. Here is the case Ayenya Unmunya for said Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia why running mate for 8 good years. Yes. Wabe vice president for 8 good years. Part ni sheda a projectile. Nanado sheda e bokwane to hono mo say se woni hono ma wona wo ba bedi na ade. Enu tide biara meka say adwuma bia na wo nanado amamu mu a na edi animunyam ne yi ba bia no ye sheda de she wonsa ebi ti sɛ naku yɛde man wɔntimi ahwɛ so yi ɛna ogu no palugu water dam yɛde hyɛ ne nsa wɔntimi anyɛ a whole lot of projects ɛna yɛde hyɛ Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nsa wɔntimi anyɛ na afei ɛdɛn nti na nipa a whole government machinery yɛhyɛ da di wachi sɛ menu yɛbɛka no kora almost 98% of Nanado appointees any NPP penifo nyinaa they were supporting Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Yeah.
And you call primaries. You call to Abano. Super delegates, which my wide gap. Your bad general one, yeah. Polling station executive and also my wide gap, 60+%. Well, you've done well. Any general election. Polling station be a NPP or polling station executives Marco 5. Baby, I win 100% no. Then you could general election win 0. Me problem no. One more problem per person. So why are you worrying yourself? Sitting trying for umbra. Then there was a wow. She parliamentary seat and you cry. Ubabe dia since 92 say 96 and so more than 2 tests. So 275 no. We divided by 3 now. And this is for more than 2 tests. That means our performing worse than any NPP presidential aspirants. What performing worse? And a percentage now, maybe say about 8 years so I'll be free so I don't for Ghana for percentage only 55 as bit me at 51. Now me am walk below 50. But what then so teba beda say? You 50+%. What the about beda 41. Vote and you cry no. Say me vote as what no. Say bia last year me 3 million. Next year 2 about me tell me 3.5 million. We be 4 million. To me percentage as what no. Me dey na be kan wo by then over 1.5 million votes na so tey no. O man to amend this you. So we be check here 2020 election. E ma end this for nya de kan o mo ma umunya 2020 we need 2024.
It's not that.
It's not even 200 up to 200,000. It's not even up to 200,000. That means that we Ghana for ne yada.
Okay.
It's you Dr. Mahmoud dey be ameka say if care is not taken now or be destroy in the political career.
Okay.
One gasa one day no aya won sheda ema the communicators and I say the way for no campaign team the bin team si kru mo mu yo mo nim so mo ye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia campaign team no ma nyo mo survey enye survey na mo ye na mo tutu esika ma manfo no ma mo nya mo survey ma mo maye nunu ye na yensere
okay
ma mo maye nunu ye Dr. Bawumia opo na perform worse ever since say President Kufo ba be di ade ko ye
okay Albert Medawasi kweku na okasana na oka bibi se comparing your former president Kufo the first time na Nado Dan Kweku adon so the first time results are wonya to the your man penny your former vice president Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia the former flag bearer for the NPP ono so ne dia wonya no na oka say he is not the one who has performed worse but say me woni me be ya adwen Kufo first time our koyen voter edubu ahinnyaye Kufo de bi be kan don't you think say eno no na ma wo mo esa repeat no because 2000 election Kufo added vote lot of numbers to the onyaye anya hwekwa na Nado Dan Kweku adokura wo kono woja over 6.7 million votes edema your former vice president by your former vice president say so edeba 4.6 million. It is a candidate be a Bekobia no Bawumia performing worse because Kufo first time when you say Kufo the be account na Nado Dan Kweku the first time the Kufo jawo honom or the be account but when it comes to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia only the end there were better so don't you think say nunti na ma Brian Agyapong communicators and then Kennedy communicators no market communicators woman ya hapa and that woman hold Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia responsible.
Okay, my take a question as now. One of the reasons I lose this election, NPP in Kofoka is because of Dr. Bawumia. Dr. Bawumia to vote, so Dr. Bawumia is why. Sometimes I ask myself, what is the basis I did not so cast Dr. Bawumia is?
If you should ask me, yes. I'll tell you it's the economy.
Exactly, I am the past worker. We went to a stage in the economy. Ghanaians have given up on the NPP. It is not an issue of Bawumia.
Okay.
Ghanaians are literally giving up on the NPP. And it's a fact. Dr. Bawumia, during some of his interviews during the government era, he made it clear that certain decisions, he never supported it. Oko interview, you understand? So when I see people saying, say, ono na aye, as one personally, I'm a problem in Naba. But we did this together. Maybe I want to only my appointees and near more appointments. People that you needed to speak to, they won't speak to you. And someone says so they don't listen. Okay. These are the reasons. How can Dr. Bawumia be the problem, say, because you lose seats and all that? No.
But don't you think his message also holds a reason for people who
exactly. Mahama, about the 2012 now, Omulusi, and is the forecast Mahama the man Lucy.
No.
Exactly. So what is it?
If you should ask me, I'll tell you why people didn't hold him responsible.
Okay, I want to know why.
One of the things is,
yes,
I personally feel, because I personally feel, say, most time, no, because of how we projected Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, that is why people hold him responsible. Because one, even he was like, me kremoni, me kremo for better body, and mamma there. Now, after na even NPP police station executive, one crown to Abanokra. It say we are more a coffee sanya way in
Abaya. 2016, I was also a polling agent in the constituency. We got the highest number of votes from the northern region because of Dr. Bawumia. And it's on record and it's a fact.
So what happened in 2024?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Say, any man a course where economy now, okay. That is what is the problem.
Okay.
It is not only about Dr. Bawumia. And I've told you, say, so if it's about Dr. Bawumia na no mutual cancel.
Oh, Kobe sign.
Also say or no. Kobe sign. He said it plain. So why you see? Don't we agenda setting? We don't have a problem. Oh yes, because they know very well that Dr. Bawumia is not a problem. Sorry.
So why are they holding him
exactly responsible? That's what I'm saying. It's an agenda setting. What's my saying? Because I'm not sure say. I other mama see me so 20 also no can say Dr. Bawumia was a vice president. Mahama was not Mahama na onya vice president. Not a president.
Yeah.
Nana do entuno.
Nana do.
So what is the argument? That's that. What you are saying?
Yeah.
Remember, John? No sitting president. Obi Fiachi Betuno.
Aye.
Dr. Bawumia was a vice president.
He wasn't even the president.
He wasn't even the president. Oh, the man fan call his but he wasn't even the president. And me say, Makan is here. Me say, can be you? You know, I Dr. Bawumia, vice president. You can't tell me says that time now I catch Dr. Bawumia say no, yet credible.
Of course.
You couldn't have said that.
A lot of things about NPP.
That is the point.
He was the one who
brought it up. The innovative ideas.
Yeah.
A zip line. MTN mobile money.
Even aside that squad, one day straight, one ambulance squad. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Agenda 111. All these things were ideas. That is the point.
Why, Albert? Why do you people hold Bawumia responsible? Sometimes I personally don't even understand why they do that. Why do you hold Bawumia responsible?
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. You're holding responsible.
Yeah.
You're holding responsible in there. You be holding responsible.
Why do you do that? Is it not agenda setting?
Yeah, that's it. Agenda setting.
Make a choice.
With responsibility. That's what we are saying.
Former president of the Republic of Ghana.
Yeah.
Okofa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Edeneba NPP.
Also economic messiah.
Agyapong uwati esi ufie. Oja bonte so for nkwa uwati esi ufie.
But don't you think say it is a national crisis?
No.
You sure say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and they intentionally mishandle Ghana economy.
I shouldn't put all the blames on Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Maybe been called your former appointees near you.
Of course.
Appointee. Why didn't he came out? Why didn't he come out to tell us say this is what is going on in the party in team supporting? Wouldn't they tell for pay on a book in the Japan? One way one.
Okay.
Why you in the party background wouldn't see more becantino.
And I say no, so you see a good party.
And no man a Ghana for pen as a moment in Udino.
Okay.
And no, me so ejoso. ye come cast about 3 o'clock. We do 2:45. About 5:30 na unya me dui. Odu ojusu dwom ho no. E man kwan man ma. Enipa wo ti wiase a unim de ebesi wo kina. Disasem na e ba akwa kase ba akọ. Menga say me.
Okay, so to you the Bawumia
oh yeah, no what to say.
Come out
as a
let people know.
That is what the say okan. There are certain decisions if you are taking the apex yem financial to say don't know because he live in here. Then them dey na ekoso. Enti Dr. Mahmoud ba one thing was economy na say e dey na otimi dey for economy o. The universities for mu am for mu napco you couldn't pay them. Ye dey napco ni share wonsa o seti faji udi ke wantimi enti omoka. Ensemble bro better party in Semia na pese ye beka.
Okay, Albert Mate
where they come the kids will be trim. One said the time of John Mahama 2012. Okay. When you become a president, the responsibility of governing the nation is not entirely yours. It is a fact.
That is why a family ministers, CEOs, DCs, NMCs.
Let's not come on my own authority. That then go for a Mahama downfall into a big road. It was not Mahama.
It was the people around him.
And a yellow question. And you see, he went home when you working. And now when he comes out, there are no
nearly or less about appointments. So we won't say this. GDS as a Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia bad things are going to change.
They are the same people following you.
They are the same people doing the campaign.
They are the same people.
I know definitely Bawumia has learned something from them.
You don't intend to say Bawumia when yes, at the Sabosum now, maybe come once yesterday. When Professor Mills, Ghana of one United intention was that you be controlled by Derek John Wallace. Yeah, then the two things 1, 2, 3, and then see it. Or Salani, Derek John Wallace in I am not saying
oh, why would you say that?
Me Casa Sana, Dr. Bawumia. But I know that because of what has happened,
and knowing the lesson,
I Ghana of voting. So I was about here on and that's all my answer.
Why? Ghanaians will not even vote for him in 2032.
That's the point. So what is the point?
I did the Asha but that would be as a more. When you bro we was went in and also on now chini sulukwasi.
Oh now what could do ya first come and
so
what could do come and yes fa come what could do more easy. What do I don't say
can
what nyanka after the house yan ko frema any about
next topic for discussion. Campaign candidates ne Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne campaign na wo ye ne message ene nentia was a delegate ediko kromotino eto ne so aba kweku Bawumia message nentia o say eto aba.
Doctor, the message has been one.
Okay.
What he has say he's unified at this stage NPP because internal your friends saying elections you know I mean general issues we are talking about what will fall into the ears of the delegates. I bet you. What is very, very important that Dr. Bawumia the Biani unity.
Okay.
That's it. Because we are at a point where there are Yanina adults our party. But these things are normal.
After elections.
Fast forward after elections. Yeah, after elections, you know. Nipa no kura ogu ni mufi no betima ka say uni bibi forget about it. O dey power na dey. Enti yamra na yeah dey nkambom na because and only the main reason here you know as a party our main focus is to get power. And so Dr. Bawumia is saying saying say Okache delegates ni say Mr. Moa unity at this very difficult time. Again Dr. Bawumia is also promising say every constituency there will be 10 appointments from him. And he has said it is not something that he's not going to do. Because when he's giving the mandate, we knowing what he stands for, he will do it. These are some of the campaign message. Aside the other things in India, say it is a complete cohesion of everybody to come out with a policy and ideas that will push us into 2028. And for Dr. Bawumia, he wants unity. That's one.
Okay.
And he's telling the delegates and he said, I will make sure that every constituency there will be 10 appointments.
Oh, wow.
And he has done that. He has said it. He will do it. Again, Osaso Besa creating constituency common fund. I'm every single constituency there. What I say? When it comes to the opposite side now, job creation. Maybe when you say job creation, maybe elections in the good. You do job creation. What I say? As some men are creating job. So you stick to the obetinya. Say yeah, at the end I see where you moon. Yeah, obia. Obetinya came in our boom. Because prior no you back way, big wedding. Oh, and for me, unity first. Okay, now for the other delegates for no so where they ever talk me. Because me, I'm too, I'm here communicating. Or Chinebi, that's a now, Dr. Mabia to me, what's me, mommy position? Some is so Kenya bad. Me no be monty. Some are also Kenya bad. Also a police station executive. Inti kakra be kan. What you say? Kakra kan. So am say Dr. Bawumia ba. Now o ma opposition aka so wonye. Of course. Me kura me baby. And these are some of the messages that Dr. Bawumia is talking about. Your friends saying appointments, 10 appointments from, and it could even be more. But then we want to say it could even be more. Okay. 10 hour canoe. Over to me the BIA account. And he's also talking about the fact that he's going to make sure that there is a what do you call delegates constituency common fund. Okay. Say there constituency submit me drive on day-to-day activities with some sort of reference fund and I say Bibisa. And last in India unity in them say and one can then come because Yanka Momupa, yeah, we should forget 2020.
But I think one of NPP communicators, Kwame MPP, said he was like, yes. Say Oba, this primary schools free or fees but me is going to provide buses for them.
Yes. I think some is Mati no, yes, Mati.
Oh, okay.
Mati, and I think I escaped me. I am the passer. Or the account. These are some of the things that Dr. Bawumia so heading. Or the
yes, one worry Brody, the crab worry Brody said Dr. Bawumia. Oh, message I'm not sure. It said yeah. Uni Ghana worry Brody the Albert. Dr. Bawumia ba who benya Brody. Kennedy in the message, why should delegates vote for Kennedy Akompreko
Agyapong? Me say means true and I make the last time I make I say bad pragmatic measures for policies in Guakwema because not even the certain presidents can compete Akompreko Agyapong. Okay. There is a campaign message. The way I now see Famboni and
oh,
yes, say what candidates. One campaign message.
Oh, if I find
a say, I can na boys, no young boys 18 to 25 months. Na ba me 18 na only campaign message o.
Now whole meetings near the Nanya campaign. One 10 appointments
senior okay. Coming January 31. But remember this what they were promising delegates. We say 10 appointments to each constituency.
Yes.
Okay, well, NPP before now no mukasa. Yes. Oh, what the manusi sumina ya to abane the amount. Aye. Na Ghana for the to be day. Senior.
Oh, senior, we are just
NPP before they come to aba. You can di nyamboa 31st January. Yete the candidates ne kaso ya to abane the amount. More than the Ghana for say they go promise delegates nkwa ye dey encounter into one.
No, I'm so wrong.
Delegates na ekoto aba you say delegates. Where internal election?
It's na me catch you say.
Only message.
Oh, there. It's na me catch you say.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia any message. Me message. Only message.
It's na me catch you
say. Me candidate since 92 was starting say oye ejuma no ono na ebie the biggest coal store in West Africa.
What's up when you say China voyager akota akosi free?
China voyager dey. Hey, coal stores makuma enso.
I don't say you say China voyager.
Coal stores makuma enso.
That's it.
Me candidate.
What's
the biggest steel plant in West Africa? Me candidates or media houses or estate company. Me candidates or tnaya atrase ma ye hu say banche eso won fa so chi kuku. Inya fa so be free banching.
And then we go on the banch here.
Enti woko atebu amantin. Wako be a starch factory. Me candidate and I was about with so indeed 2 years.
Yeah.
And ye kwa kote 2 years kwa bro. Ye kwa koto aba. And wako voter region. Ohwa asase ya ntamo edo no se na mo asase we nyina na still na ho kire wa he wo se wo mo say ye to aba ni wie o so we renew obeba okwa go see ethanol factory and e ye adwuma ho say ni pa we na Ghana for hwehwe no me candidate am yan se kube so won fa so wa start bi kube fu wono no we nya appointment o when you obi a ye papa wa asa be ba
appointment
mama let me land when your appointment as an obo Ghana for na appointment na mo de ma no kura chi kura mu se no be Dr. Bawumia no na the pay ma contract bi brad man nya ni pay ama na po ada Roma na pay no man mu half o mi nua be ka no kura ono ade na holding me candidates wono na one man the only politician in Ghana otinibutum sika we $6 million Osi cardio center dey ama 37 military hospital owie no wie osi hospital na enipa ne bi moduma close to 40 doctors and odomo ko India and okwa ko train you eye messages be pre
na kasa wo kan ade be che
ade be na doctor dai onabu Kennedy Agyapong de kasa e kana asema me say wono o ma megina for presidential election ba wo pene yesi from nimi so ono ne candidate no one na popular Ghana so o mi yesi from na yemisa.
People know about Bawumia. Even the vice president of Ghana. Who is the vice president of Ghana? Shock people are going to mention Bawumia.
Also, Dr.
Bawumia. Enya akonya bidi party name for 16 good years.
When
he
was a vice president.
He holds the second highest position in the party.
Exactly. When because there was a president. It's all can work.
Me candidate today, baby Obekobia, me say enra. And any 4 days Obama constituency was started to work as an mommy and say bitmenu. As so much and so the nyabotre.
Na tie di
oka. Obi a onya me candidate oba. Nyabotre tnasi. Eti asema obeka pa na mafa abewu. Nyabotre ne tnasi ne kan. Afi me candidate o in Agyapong. Oka we no afa product ye di ebe no waka we afi mana o sati akasa no mo buofu no mo bomu nsema ne si pa
message na no
ye ko on na nyina ne delegate obi on ma o ye party ba but on ye delegate ye point asem man bi kan say we die NPP delegate ye na don no motuma ne dia ene mo ken die bebu apo na he na mo anye mistake anko fa de Ghana for eti Ghana for de me delegate bia me ko program ase na mesere mo enye ye pe ene de ko ye party executive.
Okay, Albert.
Mama yentie form for no de omo kan.
Okay.
Omo ka che yo. Omo ka che last 3 years. Say enipa na mo de na ba no. Ye Ghana for ye say ye mpe no. Eno ntina me na me hu bi that since the police 92 ne de ye nim de former president JJ Rawlings say ye. But many fi kakre 2000 ba say yakoto aba. Police station is over 20,000. Obi a war party ba ho police station executive. When you 0.
I know.
Hey, ebi see that.
MC making kind comments Nibia about fantastic or say I am connected. Ken is the only one we know. Emilio say Bawumia is a joker. Nanaya, I'm not a delegate, so if Bawumia wins, meaning I will not get any job again. Bawumia, okay. Nanaya, do you remember 2016 when Akufo-Addo won the power? NPP callers bent their phones all because of jobs. Meanwhile, Semira is using our money for Kunkumbagia celebrities. Bawumia is a disgrace. Semo. Sky or say no Bawumia, no vote. Bawumia is coming. No Tom Emilia will say how many MPs did Akufo-Addo get and how many MPs did Bawumia get? Bawumia is a disgrace. Bawumia is not serious. Bawumia is corrupt, taking someone's house at East Legon because of power. Okay, in Ken we trust. No Ken, no vote. Ken is our only savior. Portia say Ken for president. Say Kutu, say Bam. Or him I was sick. No Ken, no vote. Bawumia can't lead and can't be president. How can NPP present Bawumia? Failed economics. In fact, comments to be everybody. I know she Ebenezer or say Bawumia is a comedian. I don't know why people keep saying Bawumia is a comedian. In fact, before 2024 election, yeah, budget, papa, we about a budget, so say. In the issue of NPP, yenya vice president what boy Juma to say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Dear ban say na video e be nim gakre all of a sudden me na no mashrin GDA e Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia mu say, but we are believing and trusting say whosoever NPP delegates ebekwa koyina babebia no sadi parbe face a new candidate and this is going to present in 2028. It wo mo fa de ye ana wo mo fa de amanfo mpekra na so da NPP for and as one wo mo to aba no wo mo na tumi wo mo say baby wo no ma wo fa they are ready to accept and vote for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. So na nkofo so are ready say wo meto aba no e de ama Kennedy akompreko ohini Agyapong. Okay, Bawumia was a vice president before. He is the best. Okay, yeah time nenya ayebia and sentino last and final words need the obekatwe delegates no wait me amana ko e dia ma me person me touch adeki to e bi wo de me nua be American on say or make a statement say honorable King. I mean he's a fine gentleman. I like him personally. He's a fine gentleman. Also what say from 1992 we created jobs why see. They make you look as if said Dr. Bawumia and there was no intention of creating any jobs. As a vice president, or the MTN mobile money interoperability. So when we see the BIM, they may want mobile money interoperability. The patch will be far now or they there were 170,000 people lockdown. After 900,000. What crazy job. And you see the difference between Dr. Bawumia and Kennedy is that Dr. Bawumia creates the job not for himself. No, not for himself. He doesn't earn any revenue. Okay. Coal stores are also steel plants are also estates are also. These are revenue stream. And to say who be some make we could hear. I didn't see na me choose who be a what sit down so ba be high na ma miska o yo so me sit down ma profit na me so me tua oka. But so they make out yes. Now be obesi now like I say right to me they are fat. So that is the difference. Or creating job the revenue that MTN mobile MTN for man 1 Ghana cedi. Zipline omokoi 1 Ghana cedi be anko Dr. Bawumia. But he created jobs for people. The contract about me and Yabi being free sa contract. Oh, so when Yabi be on on you. We don't mean me. Contract was no, it was not a contract. It was a project I had. Some for no money. As a vice president. So are you sure? About me and 1 Ghana. If you say one thing I know is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Kennedy the Obeba born saying this is what I have done, this is what I have done. But Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia that is what is probably making you feel like because there's no difference. A difference.
Wama me contract some enquiry I Mr. Man. Wama me time some enquiry adewe. Na me so me dia ko mo obi. Na nipa na ka say oh thank you J.
Okay.
Ah, na since ade no so me so bia wo sa age uska. That's the difference.
Okay.
So delegates should vote for number 3.
There may be chance to and say ballot no so there. O kan 1 2 3 a me ensa pe. When you frɛ kra, o dey on say 1 2 3. Uba hu baby I want there na dey because the message is very simple.
Okay.
You say 31st be ba no. Dr. Bawumia will become the flag bearer. Yeah, we are better. Yeah, no more net. Yeah, we are no. Who would enjoy it?
Okay, quick. I'm not sure my time now soon to know. 1 minute.
Na who create adwuma me an me kwa pay me do 3 dia adwuma. Dr. Bawumia mo ba money interoperability, some mo ba money vendors no. O ma na do musika na yo madwumo. Ba me be factory and I say industry. Me say we do also dware bra.
Na me adwuma.
Na me ntua ka say no mpe. Hey.
Okay.
Na dey be pray work abrochire.
1 minute na ya.
Industrialization no na ka Ghana for adwuma.
Okay.
Ye pesa book na one na all that. Okay.
Dey
me say ma sorry akudware. Yes me delegate me sremo.
What are some
ma ye me ona me nua no delegate dey bia me pam achew. Yes sremo. Yes sremo. E to da mo mi ti de Ghana for ne kan. Yes sremo. Ono die oso oba obebi adwuma. Me ameti America sama no yi. Me honorable Kennedy Agyapong me hu. Ni semse me chiada. E beti abase na adwuma obebi ekura me nya binye. Bet me nua bi otifi e nya bia e fa so delegate me sremo. Mo me yanye Ghana for na mo me fa nipa oba. One only the only presidential year and this ni kura sa mu di nipa we ba dia meto ama no. And ma John Mahama. Me nua mu mienu na cause because of say that was the president Mahama no oba na or you very energetic. The Tomano. Okay. It's Miss Remo. Okay. January 31 day. Number 1. Number 1. Say, I know can any day.
Okay, where they one na one voting. Every crowd na kweku beto ama number 1.
Oh, David,
okay. Where Bawumia communication team members, also now Albert Barton, so your Agyapong communication team members, also your police station secretary, with Chrome Pride, woman and many more etche and common Jumeko be a daroma, and I'm to be the showdown Jumediano, ever so more, and the Lioness Clinic GH4 say, ya dear be a dead down, so we are Bemount to me where you my year one pim, a idea just a health related issue, fibroid. How ye papa infections how infertility ni ade nyina no wo mso twetwe ka be pie mo maso ye no mama we bibido papa ebetumi etu we yade ni nyina no ase ede amount eye free consultation baby biara wo bia wo frɛ wo mo eye free wuntu esike bia me pacha branches ni emienu enkramante mu no eye ade a wo mo spent asaso na kumase hanom say no mo tech maximum wo mo ye juma Mondays kosi Saturdays anopa 8 am edi kosi enwumbre 6 pm obetumi afrɛ wo mo 0559658403 and as 0558143438 na ono wo mo atwetwe enkomo saso na Danis Garage so esobasem tv showdown jmedi ne beso montika biada wo pe say ye Lancho say ye Land Cruiser say ye VA Toyota Camry Tacoma ne de keka hu nyina no yade a wo mo bi wo mo showroom agese ka bia wo pe bia no be pie mo honom dia wo betimi aba bebo weni akonhoma me pacho wo bi memu ntumi maga na bia wo echichichu wo region bi wo bese ono wo mo twetwe nkomo ne ade na bia we make payment and sign wa ba be share o ka wo pe ne ade me pacho it is allowed nti wo bi memu kura frɛ wo mo na no wo mo twetwe nkomo po mo chi akwan so de wo mo okumase asoa wo mo ni ti amas na edi ehwanim na ma ne ya ba ko pe 0550623377 ene number betimi afrɛ wo mo edi ese so maminda production team ni nyina ase Hana ATP the newspaper review no ebe so mo saso ena camera ene MCR so ema nyina yire ba ko pe ema nyina kuru ba ko pe kwadwo yabu a no wono na tira camera de chi wono aso na tira MCR mfidie no so no chinchim ni nyina de ma me executive producer Mr Daniel yabu a me so am tira dwem ene jumedi so be so mo medin ene nana ya sa wanyame ya do ma china exactly 2 pm ekosi 4 pm communicators be ba betena se ye betwetwe nkomo de afa on my Ghana who stay safe nyame aduma ye be sanso edi ehia for now no de makramo